Hello, 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 and welcome back to the 3 Up Moon live stream, everybody. Happy Sunday. It is Sunday, March 26th. It is also my dad's birthday as well. And just another secondary shout out to my dad. Happy birthday. I hope you're having an awesome day. And yeah, I know sometimes you pop into the stream, so today we're going to be continuing with our first ever community influenced or comet influenced stream. And if you're new to the channel, I stream every single day from about 5 or 6 p.m. Pacific, and on Wednesdays and Thursdays I stream during the day around 10 a.m. But I mainly stream retro games. I'm a huge fan of indie games like roguelikes, dungeon crawlers, games like Slay the Spire that use like cards in their battle system. I'm a big fan of that kind of thing. I'm a huge puzzle game fan, but I love revisiting these classic retro games in unique ways. And what we did is every once in a while in our Discord, we have this thing called the Comets in Orbit channel. And every once in a while, a comet will enter the orbit of our Discord space, which is called Moon Space Zone. And you'll be presented with choices. Those choices determine what our challenge is going to be, but we had a bunch of different retro game challenges lined up, and what we ended up choosing, or what you ended up choosing, was that you wanted to rest a while. That was the choice presented. So because you wanted to rest a while, the challenge is a Snorlax-only run in Pokemon Leaf Green. Now we have shuffled a few things around. We made it so that our choices for starters were 3 different Snorlaxes. But I can't catch any Pokemon unless it's a Snorlax. We haven't randomized the wild Pokemon, so because we're playing Pokemon Leaf Green and we're in the original Kanto region, we do have 2 opportunities to get Snorlax. So we can have up to 3 Snorlax on our team at some point. It's not a Nuzlocke challenge, so if a Pokemon faints, that's totally fine. So it's a little bit different than some of the challenges you might have seen me do on the stream before, specifically the Pokemon ones. But I've been having a blast with it. We just went through, or just made it through Rock Tunnel at the end of the last part. So today's going to be part 2 of our Snorlax-only run. The only other things we've randomized is the items on the overworld and the Pokemon that trainers and gym leaders are using. So for example, Brock had Tentacool and Linoone as his 2 Pokemon. So the moves have been randomized as well, favoring what type Pokemon you're using. So we do have a different moveset than you'd expect with Snorlax. I looked at the vanilla Snorlax moveset and I was like, no way. There's no way, because we're just gonna have to rely on a bunch of external things, like hoping that we get TMs. So we just have a Snorlax on the team. We'll do a quick team recap in a second, which will be very quick, but we'll dive in a moment. We do have one caveat. I don't want to teach all of the HM moves to our Snorlax, because we could be totally screwed for the Elite Four, taking in, Cut, Strength, Flash. It's not going to be fun. So I did opt to get a utility Pokemon. That is our Magikarp, named HM Carp. We caught it with an old rod in Vermilion City, right after beating Lieutenant Surge. Or sorry, right before. And it's really just going to be our utility Pokemon, kind of like a Swiss Army knife. Just picture that a Snorlax has a Magikarp in his pocket, and our Snorlax pulls it out every once in a while to, get the job done, so to speak. So stick around, it won't be long. This is part 2 of our Snorlax-only run, and if you're watching on YouTube, you probably came here from part 1. Every one of my streams is uploaded in full on YouTube. So if you can't watch me live for whatever reason, you can go on your own time and check out our challenges, our playthroughs, our retro roulette streams, all sorts of cool ones. I'm quickly just transitioning from work mode into stream mode, because I do work on Saturday, Sunday. And I also want to say thank you to Rush Pirate 1 for the recent shout out, Dak Moon Shadow for the recent follow, and Gwenwid for the recent follow. Thank you so much. Blade Quarter 35, thank you for the recent 2 raids, and Idarama and Saber _ 544, thank you for the raids as well. That's right. That's right. Katamari, more like Dogmari. This is the part where all the dogs bring out their lighters in the audience and wave their lighters back and forth. Hey, I knew you were in here, Cal. I heard a cow or two in this remix. How's it going? Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Welcome in Idarama, welcome in Stegosaurus McCartney, and welcome in Cal Mooster. Ribbit. Alright, you should be able to see the game. There we go. So this is where we left off last time. We ended up going to Lavender Town to rename our Magikarp, or our utility Swiss Army Magikarp, I like to call it. With all the HMs loaded in as our utility Pokemon because, well, one, we don't have Flash, we can't get Flash, so we had to go through Rock Tunnel. Just, walking in blind like that, so HM Carp is now the new name of our utility Magikarp. Holding a useless item. We're never going to use this in battle, and as you can see, we've randomized moves. And I think it learned Payday, or no, we taught all these with, I believe we taught every one of these with a TM. Let me just make sure that the volume is okay. Let me know if I need to adjust myself or the game. Adjust yourself before you rust yourself. You're doing some evening stuff. Now you're looking forward to some more Snorlax, and hell yeah. Yeah, Rock Tunnel's super annoying. So we're definitely not going to use this Pokemon. I don't know what... One second. I was just getting some audio cutting out, which doesn't, Is that happening for you? Is my audio cutting out as I'm speaking? Are you missing little chunks of my sentence? Or is it sounding nice and clear? Yeah, see, it is happening. Okay, let's see. Just one sec. As you can see, we have a level 44 Snorlax. And basically, this is the only Pokemon we can use until we run into two other overworld Snorlaxes. So this is who we're relying on for a lot of things. Okay, one sec. Alright, I'm back. Hopefully it's not going to cut out, but it looks like it is. It sounds like it is. That doesn't work for me. I'm not sure why. You thought I was just sticking to one Pokemon? Well, technically, we can catch only Snorlax, and we will actually run into 2 Snorlax on the overworld, like guaranteed, because we haven't randomized any of the wild Pokemon. So that's my thinking. I think it's fine to catch 2 other Snorlax. So we'll eventually have the trio, the Snore trio. Daryl just says, it sounds and looks. Thank you for the feedback. Wow, your stream sounds and looks. Oh. Gotta go. I gotta say, your band plays. Well, do they play? You got everything, the sounds and the looks. I'll take 3. Galmooster says, I kind of been wanting to create my own Paradox Mon because it sounds fun. I kind of like them, like out of most of the, because I haven't played the game, but I've seen some of the designs, not all of them. I've seen some of the Paradox Pokemon designs. I think it's kind of silly for them to be called like Big Tusk, Tall Tree. Like it's an odd naming convention. But I do really like the idea of different versions of Pokemon across different time periods. Oh, Daryl is saying, I like the idea of an all-dinosaur team. Hell yeah. There's enough dinosaur Pokemon out there, and there's also some pretty cool prehistoric Paradox forms. Or a turtle and tortoise team. I've definitely built an all-turtle team on Pokemon Showdown before multiple times. A lot of fun. It's fine. Okay, cool. Is HM Carp an HM Mon, or does HM Carp stand for Harold Michael Carp? Because a Harold Michael Carp still owes me $20 from 1987, and he has not paid me. Ooh, you thought about a monkey-only run before? That'd be cool. It's both, actually. It stands for that, and also it is our HM Mon. Big Scarlet W with Paradox. Yeah, I feel like Paradox Mons are really cool. The idea behind them are really cool. Way cooler than a Mega Evolution, personally. And I've mentioned this before on many Pokemon streams. I'm not a huge fan of Mega Evolutions. There's some cool designs, but I feel like you have to give the Pokemon a hold item. It takes up that hold slot, and then they can possibly Mega Evolve once per battle. I'm not a huge fan of that. I don't know if I actually enjoyed playing Digimon games back in the day, Digimon World, but it feels a little Digimon to me, where like you evolve and then you revert to your original form. But I'm much more of a fan of like the regional forms, and the Paradox forms are pretty neat. I definitely gotta say. Zombie Paper, welcome in. If I didn't say hello. Hope you're doing well. And thank you to the mods who shouted out Calmooster. Itarama says, I want a Pokemon Tusk version where all the music is 8-bit Tusk by Fleetwood Mac. But your starters would have to be elephants only. So you've got that like psychic type elephant from Pokemon Sword and Shield, or Swoshi, as I like to call it, Pokemon Swoshi. Then you also have Donphan. But there's only 2, right? Oh no, Mamoswine. Mamoswine definitely counts. So you have 3 elephant Pokemon? Zombie Paper. Yo, $20 in 1987 is actually quite a lot of money. According to US inflation calculator, $20 in 1987 is $53.91 today in 2023. Can you go over the rules real quick? Can you catch any Pokemon? It's just that you're only battling with Snorlax. No, so the only reason why I have HM Carp on the team is that it's our Swiss Army knife / HM user. Because I don't want to teach HM moves at all to Snorlax. But we had a choice of 3 Snorlax at the beginning, and we chose one of them, and obviously there was, different stats, different hold items that they could have. But the only Pokemon that I can catch are Snorlax. So I haven't randomized. We're using all the vanilla wild Pokemon. I haven't randomized any of the Pokemon in the overworld. So that means there's a guarantee that we're going to run into 2 Snorlax in the overworld that are blocking our 2 paths. So in the rules, I'm allowed to catch them. So we'll have up to 3 Snorlax at one point, and then our HM Mon. But I can't use the HM Mon in battle. I can only use Snorlax, and then once we've caught those Snorlax, that's it. That's the max we can use. The only other things I've randomized are the trainers Pokemon, so like Brock had Tentacool and Linoone, for example, and we just got through Rock Tunnel. And I've also randomized the TMs, the movesets, but they're still more towards normal, like leaning towards the Pokemon's type. And that's it. So even though we're running into, for example, Pidgeys in the grass and Rattata in the grass, Pidgey could still have a ghost type move, or Pidgey could have a fighting type move, because I've still randomized the moves, but nothing else. So it's pretty bare bones. It's pretty vanilla. I just wanted to give myself a chance at random items, and not really be stuck with Snorlax's default vanilla moveset, because that's tough. But that's basically it. Yesterday we were talking about water type and fire type Snorlax forms. That was pretty funny, because we had charcoal and water stone as some of our randomized items. Kamooster says, I think if I were to create a Pokemon game, I would call it Raging Seas and Stormy Skies, and I would base the region off of Indonesia. Ooh, that could be really cool. Completely shift where it's based off of. They've been mostly in Europe for a while, right? If you think about it. Itorama, yep, I was thinking, yeah, Donphan, Mamoswine. And I don't know what's the elephant Pokemon from Sposhi? Copperajah, and apparently Copperajah, so Cufant and Copperajah. Copperajah is, it has a Gigantamax form too, wow, jeez. It's a pure steel type elephant Pokemon. The Copper Derm Pokemon. Because I haven't played Pokemon Sword and Shield. But, interesting. It's a large cuboid elephantine Pokemon. A cuboid elephantine Pokemon. What? So you've got pure steel type in that mix. Apparently, in the lore, like in the games, kind of like the Pokemon Munna and Musharna, this Pokemon was actually described in Generation 1. So in Generation 1, in the original Pokemon Red and Blue, one of the NPCs says something about a Musharna and describes Musharna, but Musharna never came out until Generation 5, Pokemon Black and White. And so the same thing with Copperajah. It's a Pokemon from Sword and Shield, but it was actually described in the earlier games with one sentence, and so they just decided to introduce that to that region. So it's an interesting idea to kind of like tie it back to the world building, right? Harold Michael's the only MVP of the Snorlax-only round, even if he still owes me like $60. What if we encounter a ghost? So we did encounter a Gengar at one point, but we do have some moves I think that can handle it. There's 4 Japanese-based regions, Gen 1 to 4, 2 USA-based regions, 5 and 7, and 3 European ones. So yeah, it'd be cool to move to something else. There's some cool YouTube videos. I can't remember who made them, but somebody took some time to create artwork and basically like show off their pitch for a custom Pokemon game based off of different countries. Who would the gym leaders be? What would the regional Pokemon be? What would the different version exclusive types be? All that kind of stuff. It's really neat. I'd have to dig into it. I'll try and find it and post it in Poke Galaxy Hall in our Discord. Ooh, pirate themed could be really cool. Then now you're talking about One Piece vibes in your Pokemon. I'm sorry, sir, but I believe you got some One Piece in my Pokemon. No, you got Pokemon in my One Piece. New Pokemon One Piece cups with an ooey gooey One Piece filling and a chocolatey, a sweet and rich chocolatey Pokemon coating. Okay, we did not take out any of these trainers. One piece is all you need. It's the opposite of if you pop, you can't stop. So we're gonna take on these trainers here. Yeah, I like the idea of Indonesia as a region for sure. That would be really cool. Well, we got a level 21 Squirtle from the opponent. So that's the thing, that the trainer Pokemon all have randomized Pokemon. So you gotta have a little bit of that. I don't know. In my opinion, I feel like fighting the vanilla trainers is a little bit boring at this point. Even if we didn't randomize the movesets. But we have a decent moveset. We have Headbutt and Body Slam, which were just learned naturally. And then Nightmare and Yawn. Interesting combination. So if we do run into a ghost Pokemon, we can actually just put them to sleep and then use Nightmare. But Nightmare is not a great move in terms of the amount of damage it does. It doesn't actually do damage, it just inflicts damage. It inflicts like a status ailment, kind of like paralysis, which does damage to the opponent each turn. But it doesn't land physical damage or anything, so I'm really, really hoping that we find Dream Eater to go with Yawn. That's my goal. At least that's my goal for, you know, the current moveset. If we can find that, that would be gold. Watch out, it's Squirtle. It's Squirtle. Ooh. Make a excuse me. Make a team of the Squirtle Squad and give one of them dark glasses. Has it been done? Is someone bold enough? That's a cool idea. Who's this trainer? Some kind of uncredited writer? I'm too tired to write this book. I wasn't up for it. Why don't you do it? Hey, but we got 420 for winning. You know what that means. It means we got 420 for winning. Let's take a look at our bag real quick. So we have some decent stuff. We just have a couple of potions, I think super potions, paralyze heals, awakenings. We haven't had to use this yet, but I was keeping this in the very beginning. Soothe Bell helps us become more friendly, not really useful unless we were dealing with Munchlax. And I was actually considering not doing Leaf Green for this challenge, but running Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, so that we'd have Munchlax as part of the generation. And then we'd have to like raise Munchlax with a high friendship and then evolve it into a Snorlax. That would have been kind of cool too. These are one-time use items, they're not bad. We actually started off with a green scarf. This is what Snorlax was holding when we picked up the Snorlax, so if you want to for the lore, you can picture Daygum with a green scarf. Except, of course, right now it's holding the Quick Claw because we have pretty low speed. So I actually really like having Quick Claw in the mix. Full Restore, Lax, Incense, This is just something that helps reduce the foe's accuracy. Nothing super important, but, you know, still cool. Oops, Shadow Mail, we can actually toss that. We don't need that. And also that. We're not hurting for money. Upgrade, we can evolve into a Snorlax too. A Snorlax Z. No, that's not a thing. That's just for Porygon. And then we have Nugget. Okay, so we'll just sell that stuff. We don't really need the money, I don't think, at this point. Stick. Come on, how obvious are they trying to be? Mental Herb. These trainers are getting mellow. He's got hay fever. Hay fever, hay fever. I am feeling real sick. 'Cause yes, it's hay fever, hay fever. I am feeling real sick. That classic Bee Gees hit. Get out of here. You gotta head. Anytime you see an alligator stand up on its hind legs, you immediately headbutt that alligator into the stomach. Only in the Pokemon world, not in real life. I shouldn't have to say that. Don't go headbutting alligators. Don't go headbutting alligators. Just 'cause some streamer told you to headbutt alligators. Ooh, this guy's got a legendary. Wow, 1 experience away. Look at that little sliver. So, again, our Pokemon can faint, it's totally fine. We don't, like, lose if our Pokemon faints. It's a Nuzlax. There you go, a Laxlock. Well, we locked it away. Lax and key. The whole thing. I'm pretty sure there's nothing that we can do here until after. Need the Sylph Scope, right? I'm pretty sure we need that Sylph Scope. Let's just sell our loot. Yeah, definitely not hurting for money. I think buying some potions. Oh no, we have 20. Wow. We probably... Well, you know what? Actually, I'll grab a few of these. 10 great balls. How about that? Just to have for when we do encounter the Snorlax. Snorlax. Yeah, I don't think we need to go. We can't get anything in here until after, right? Or can I actually... I can fight my rival in here. It was funny, the first rival battle, we named our rival Noom, so moon backwards. In the first rival battle, he had a Ditto and his Snorlax, because obviously, you know, there's 3 Snorlax in Oak's lab, so each one of us is going to get one. And his Ditto immediately transformed into a Snorlax, so there was already 3 Snorlax in that battle. Just pretty funny. Oh, we got a name redeem for our next Snorlax, Rakuix. It's probably just going to be a short form, just like we did for Dagum. So it's another Discord link inspired name, Rakuix. Thank you for the name redeem. Rakuix. Here we go. We can do it. Let's go, bud. Hey, Threep. What brings you here? Is your Pokemon dead? Hey, it's alive. I can at least make them faint. Let's go. Interesting. Sorry. My microphone is like being all wonky donks. How about if we do this thing like this, and then maybe you will work and not give me the blurk that you're giving me. Yep, check, 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 check. You can hear me. Good. I think I fixed it. Well, by gummit. Day gummit. The game apparently thinks that our rival is cool. Can you hear me? It's sound. You do got it. I have to say, your stream is. As Itarama wrote earlier. Well, your stream really is. It truly is. Look at this. Headbutting seahorses. Kingdra's one of your favorites. Great design. A great way to make Seadra viable, in my opinion. Some of those third evolutions don't feel necessary. I guess, you know, they all are in some way in terms of stats. Dagum wants to... See, Dagum's even jealous of Kingdra. You can't be a seahorse, Snorlax, sorry. Horselax. What does Covet do again? Acutely executed attack that also steals the foe's held item, but then we have to have no item on our hand. So I don't want to sacrifice our boost in speed for that. We also had a chance to learn Rest, Snore, and Sleep Talk. And we're definitely overpowered. We're at level 45 already. It's like I can't not get experience, right? So we're gonna be overpowered. That's just the way that I think any solo run or solo lock is gonna go. No matter what Pokemon you're using, you're gonna be way higher level than you'd think, because all the experience is going to one place. Holy. It's a kaiju battle up in here. Oh wow, Tyranitar, you listen to Darude as well too. Every night I put on Darude Sandstorm and get buffeted. Buffeted by the sandstorm. Oh my! This is a wild situation. That's gotta hurt. The white-hot battle continues. Excuse me while I go put on my sunglasses. Oh. He's had some pretty, this is a good team, I gotta say. Our rival's got a pretty awesome mix of Pokemon on their team. I'm seeing double E. Hey, you know what they say, Snorlax is Morlax. Wait, what? The 4 on the Snorlax? Ah, that's basic. That's just the 4 on the Snorlax beat. You just do the belly drum. It's pretty simple. I am the Snorlax and I speak for the Z's. Like, you know, when you're sleeping. The Z's. You know what they say? Excuse me. That's how you pronounce that, right? Alright, I think that's all we can do because we need the Sylph Scope to progress here, so just heal and move on. We don't have the Poke Flute. And where do you get the Poke Flute? You get the Poke Flute from saving Mr. Fuji, so we have to go to Celadon City. That's what's going on right now. Now, these battles are usually a place I come to. This is a pretty, like, reliable place to train in the original game. So I always come back here with the Versus Seeker, because you can actually essentially use the Versus Seeker anytime you want. Once you've built up enough, once you've walked enough on the overworld, you can build up a charge. When you use the Versus Seeker, it'll call out to any trainer that's visible on the screen at the moment. And there's chances that each one of those trainers will want to, like, fight you again. And most of the levels here are pretty decent, like in the mid to high 20s, so it's just a great place to train. You can keep coming back, and we got the Versus Seeker a couple towns back, so it's pretty easy strat. And it's one of the key items that they introduced to the Game Boy Advance remakes that aren't in the original game. But I think a really cool quality of life improvement. In fact, a lot of the Game Boy Advance, like this and Heart Gold, Soul Silver, they're like all about quality of life improvements. If you want to play Gen 2, check out Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I feel like that's a great way to start in Pokemon. Boom. Speaking of elephants. It reminds me of some stupid joke I came up with a long time ago, which was like, two people are having a conversation and one person's like, oh, you also listen to Ella Fitzgerald? Yeah, I'm a fan. And they're like, oh no, sorry, I was talking about my buddy Gerald. He's like my hookup for elephants. Anytime I need to get elephants, I just go straight to Gerald. Everyone in the circle calls him Ella Fitzgerald. I think you just misheard me. Yeah, no, I hate jazz. You need some elephants? Yeah, see, he's in my phone as Ella Fitzgerald. It's right there. Oh, Gengar, you're making things a little creepy here. She's gonna curse us. We're gonna put Gengar to sleep, hopefully. And this is what I mean. So Nightmare's okay, it's going to do some decent damage, but it's not going to land damage. I feel like it'd be an infinitely better move if it also hit for damage and then did the Nightmare damage. You know what I mean? Like, there's a few moves that do that. Kind of like how Thunderbolt or Thundershock, for example, might have a chance to paralyze, but they still do damage. They land damage. And now we're in this situation. Which is not good. Okay, so let's just full restore this Daygum. Oh, I see. I see your problem. Somebody had the switch on the back of this Snorlax set to fully empty. Let me just flick this to fully restore. There we go. I love you, Homer. I mean, trainer. Yeah. Good. That was good intuitiveness. Getting that second yawn in. Can we land this? Because we're not confused anymore. Oh, what? What are you doing to me? There we go. This is probably the toughest Pokemon we'll ever have to face in the run. Oh my. He hung on by the skin of his teeth. I should not have used that. That was... We screwed up big time. Let's try this again. You can't cure yourself from a curse, can you? Oh. I guess I could have healed that turn. There's just something so nostalgic and so done right about Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. Like, god damn it. You sons of bitches, Game Freak, you did it. Here, have some water. Oh no! Now that is funny. I think he was gonna wake up. Now there's no damage that can, we can't take any damage essentially, unless we yawn and nightmare it. And then there's gonna be a full rotation of turns here before it'll actually go to sleep. So hopefully we survive, we heal. Well, maybe we don't have too much money and we should just be buying way more healing items. What would Snorlax's ghost look like? Tell me that. Snorlax just turns and looks at us. He's super nervous. Like, what did you just say? Excuse me? Gotta heal. Snorlax's ghost would be the same. The same as what? Gengar? Or the same as you? Oh! Excuse me? Fuck you. Did you see that? It's gonna wake up? That's dumb as hell. Oh, it's the same as Snorlax's regular form. Well, if that's the case, then what was Snorlax before it died? And why is it just normal type? Oh. This is bad. Oh. Yeah, you can't do anything. Perfect. Can't use it. Can't use it. Crunch. Crunch. Oh shit, we were facing one of the devs. They didn't want us to progress in the game. I get it. One of the developers. Oh no, the dreaded Gengar. He's back. The Gengar with dreadlocks is back. Was it this guy? Yeah. Alright. Get an Eon right away. That's fine. Then get in a Nightmare. It failed. Get out of here. That's bad. It really is dreaded. It's a super unnecessary battle too, but I don't care. We don't need to do it to progress. Still want to try. Oh god, just fuck off with your array. Stupid ass. Get it snapped out of confusion. You can't nightmare it if you haven't had your sleep. You can't have your nightmare if you haven't had your sleep. It's true. Shout out to Pink Floyd, exactly. David Gilmour-Lax on guitar. No, wait. I have a feeling. No, there we go. We did it. So who's pink? You got him. Missed the big chance. Yeah, you did. You did. Count Floyd. It's Sunday night. Good evening. Oh, what do you want? You should be informed. You need strategy to win at this. Okay, Kate. Why are you talking like a robot again? I don't think Pink Floyd has a Twitch. That'd be fucking hilarious, though. Roger Waters is just playing. Sonic Frontiers or something. David Gilmour doing a hot tub stream while playing guitar. He'd have his own channel. He's technically not a part of the Floyd. Yeah, you can't do it. He's been pinked. They punked him out of the pink. No. Did that side of the moon get a little too dark? Some say there was no light at all. You know what they say? Set your controls for the heart of the fun. Because it's going to be a blast. Set your controls for the heart of the fun. I heard Corporal Clegg had a wooden leg. I heard people have been sliding peach rinds behind a sofa. It's a common thing in Saint-Tropez. Common thing to happen. Pull out our trusty Swiss Army knife, Swiss Army fish. As I reach for a fish, cut a tree up behind a patch of grass and Pokemon green. Get out of here, Meowth. Sorry, Meowths. We've got a Meowth on either side of us, and they're like, "Excuse me, what did you say?" Shut your Meowth. Shut your Meowth. Luckberry. Probably not going to use it. Orange mail. Probably not going to use it unless that's like orange chainmail armor for our Snorlax. Somebody get that Meowth out the way. I'm Meowthing here. Oh, hi there. A max pot. Hey, I'll take that. Clear the way or I'll run you down. Servant Mallory sent out Whisper. He's part of that biker gang, the Servants. Well, like a whisper to a prayer. We took care of that one. A little careless whisper. Okay, please stop me. Oh wait, please don't tell me this is a forced double battle. It is! It's a forced double battle. We have to use the friggin' fish. That's dumb as hell. We're not gonna attack with the fish at all. Now, if we had already caught our other Snorlax, this would make a lot more sense. It's fine. It's just gonna use Splash anyways and get some levels here. Ooh, that is a beefy Chansey. See how slow that did drain his HP there? It's got a lot of HP and a lot of defense. So I usually stand here with the Versus Seeker because you can actually get the double battle in there, and you can even get the guy on the bike to rematch you, and you can get up to 6 different trainers. There's a chance that all 6 of them will want to rematch you. So it's a great place to come back in the middle of the game, like I was saying, and just train up. Use the Versus Seeker to keep calling on these trainers. And I feel like when you have a full team of Pokemon that you're dispersing experience points amongst, then it's actually perfect because, as you can see here, like we might be not getting that much experience from these trainers, but if you're switch training, whether you're in a Nuzlocke or you're just playing the game vanilla, it's pretty useful. Hey, Moltres, calm down. Legendarily. Moltres walked legendarily down the street with his beak. Head way down low. I thought you could only find him at level 50. But hey, fuck, what do you know? 47. Meowth is so cute. Meow, 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 meow. You're not even gonna have one, are you? Nope. Good team, though. I mean, besides the Gulpin. Rapidash and Licky Tongue is pretty cool. It's a weird combo, but it's pretty cool. Just having one Pokemon, I'm like sitting here and being like, oh wow, look at that cool pairing of 2 Pokemon that are very different. I wish I could have 2 different Pokemon on team. Curlia. Oh, there's definitely some like lag stuff happening here. Let me do this. That's probably better. So yeah, just to show you, I won't do it. But if we go to our key items and use the Versus Seeker, it's a device. It looks like a wireless mouse for like one of those old school iMacs. A device that indicates trainers who want to battle. The battery charges while traveling. It almost kind of looks like a little Bluetooth thing you put in your ear as well, which is kind of lame. Just for the sake of healing PowerPoints as well, I'm going to come back here, and I'm also going to just take a second, take a quick break, and then we'll dive back in just a moment. So let's get some different music on. And yeah, thanks again everyone for hanging out. This has been a fun fun stream so far, and we're just digging into it. Don't go away. I actually really like that plugin where when people drop emotes that they animate up on the screen, but I could never get it working for whatever reason. But I think it'd be kind of cool to have some interactivity there with the emotes, because people have some really great emotes. So what was really cool about that last song is that it actually sampled music by Ennio Morricone, who did the music for The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, for A Few Dollars More, A Fistful of Dollars, which are just classic Western movies. And if you've seen a Quentin Tarantino movie, you've probably heard of him or heard his music or influence from his music in it. But there was a couple of little references there. That was actually from a PC game called Hell Yeah, Wrath of the Dead Rabbit. And that was the music from the museum that they decided to sample Ennio Morricone in. That's actually pretty cool. Now, let me know if I need to adjust the volume, because when I go from the music to the game, sometimes it jumps around. But let's just keep continuing and take on these trainers here and head to Celadon City. Okay. It's another one of the devs. Just please don't have a Gengar. Ooh, good. Nice. Trio, trio, trio. Trio, trio, trio. We slam those trios right back into the ground. Get back in there. Holy shit. It's a bit scary. Just a casual Deoxys, no big deal. Oh, here. No big deal, I got two. You think I care? Oh yeah, I summoned Exodia 4 times in this Yu-Gi-Oh battle. Sorry. I can't help it. I just had all the cards I needed to summon Exodia 8 times. Okay. Exodia! Oh, dadgummit. Dang-gummit, we did it. There's definitely a hidden item in here for sure. I just gotta remember where it is. Here's a little Zen forward moment, right? Just checking everything. Really? There's gotta be items down here. Was there just... Did they just remove them in leaf green? Like, what the hell's going on? No, my brain. Berenstain Bears or Berenstain Bears? 100% there is an item, and I feel like we checked every single tile. There's 100% an item in this friggin' place, and we can't even find it. Stupid as hell. Dum 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 dum. Oh, dum 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 dum. That's our third scope lens that we've found. Not that useful. We are down in cellar down today, yeah. keep out of Team Rocket's way. Now, because we randomized. Oh no, I guess we didn't randomize wild Pokemon, so we didn't randomize the legendary or gift Pokemon. We can probably guarantee that this is an EV. If this is an EV, we're just going to leave it here. But normally you can get an EV in the original game by going through the back way of this building. You get gifted an EV. And it's interesting game design, I guess just like interesting storytelling, simple storytelling, where they have you meet Bill first, who's obsessed with learning about these EV types, and then you have this person here with an EV on the table. Yeah, that's what I thought. We're not obviously going to pick it up, because we can't use it. But Eevee and Snorlax would be a funny Pokemon fusion. Here we can get tea from the lady here, who's basically giving us a key item that's going to open up all the different areas that guards were blocking off earlier. In the original game, you have to basically buy in the department store in Celadon. You have to buy individual items like soda pop, fresh water, lemonade to quench the thirst of each guard. But they replaced it with tea. Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing in those, in either of those areas. What are you staring at? Get lost or I'll punch ya. Again, I guess my audio is getting cut out as I'm speaking. It's still happening for whatever reason, which doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. You tell me, people. Yep. Maybe that'll work. Ah, I keep hitting my microphone, so maybe that's probably what's happening. It's like, stop hitting me. Stop hitting me. You piece of shit. Let's see. Nope. I was like, I'm pretty sure you can't buy a Snorlax using coins. Let's go to the department store Foist. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, we can totally buy TMs because TMs are randomized and the compatibility of TMs are randomized. So we're going to be taking a gamble if we buy something, because Snorlax might not even learn it, but have the TM for Dragon Dance already. Doom Desire, a move that attacks the foe with a blast of light 2 turns after use. Interesting. I know that move. That's a Metagross move, I think. I'm so sorry about the coughing. Like, I feel like my last 4 or 5 streams, I've just constantly been clearing my throat through the entire stream. I've just been bugging me, and I also do streams for work as well, so like during the day. So maybe it's just a lot of stuff going on. Maybe I need tea. Maybe I need a key item. Positivity too. Yeah, I like the first one. Positivity 2 wasn't the greatest sequel. So normally you learn counter here, which is funny. Oh. Magikarp wants to learn Safeguard. Okay. You'll never use it, but sure. We're never going to use you. Come on, Haunter. I love Haunter. Oh my god. Haunter, what's happening? What's happening? You grew legs. What am I fighting for? So because we picked up a random water stone on the overworld in the previous stream, the previous part, it got me thinking about, well, what would a water type Snorlax look like? And I think design wise, a water type Snorlax would just be a flotation device in itself. His arms would be little floaties. He'd have a life jacket, and its belly would be a like a buoy. Or like an inner tube, which would be pretty funny. And then I googled it, water-type Snorlax, and someone had drawn a Snorlax-only, which is hilarious. I never would have thought of that, but it was really, really funny design. But what would a fire-type Snorlax look like? What would a thunder-type Snorlax look like? Or a leaf stone on a Snorlax? What would that turn it into? That'd be pretty cool. Snorlax. I'm getting one of each because we want to give her one of each. But then we just keep the fresh waters for healing. We got TM16. Which is normally light screen. TM20. Safeguard, which we just taught to Magikarp. TM33, Reflect. So what are they actually? Ooh, I forgot we had Frenzy Plant. Agility, Fire Blast, we had Dragon Dance, Luster Purge. Okay, we got a lot. So Facade is an interesting choice, but I don't think it's better than what we currently have. Especially because our ability is we're immune. I think it's just called immunity. But essentially, our ability for our Snorlax is we can't be poisoned. So this really then brings this secondary effect to only be effective when we're burned and paralyzed, which doesn't happen that often. So this is intriguing. Luster Purge, a Psychic type move. Can't teach it. Fire Blast, nobody can learn it, so that's got to be sold. Agility, pointless. I think that's pointless. Defense Curl as well. And Frenzy Plant also can't be taught, so I'm going to have to sell a lot of these. That's fine. I don't think that Defense Curl is going to come in use, so we'll get rid of that. We'll keep Agility for now. Fire Blast we know for sure we can't use. Luster Purge we can't use. And we'll just keep Facade for now, but... I think a good band name would be, if you know the actress Felissa Rashad. So instead of Felissa Rashad as a band name, Relisha Facade. Hey everyone, we're Relisha Facade. We don't have the Poke-Flute yet. Let's go to Game Corner. I think that's the only way to do it. Let's take on Team Rocket. They sell Relish at their concerts. Or you think they do? That's the whole facade. Wait. Is this Relish? People only ask halfway through eating it. What is this? What am I eating? Now that's punk. And also hot dogs. The facade is there. Oh, the facade is that there's no music. They just sell Relish, but they gather people in an arena to sell Relish and hot dogs. I'm down. Everyone keeps their ticket stubs. They even do an encore where they bring out more Relish at the end. Like they take all the Relish away and everyone stands up and just starts clapping. Woo! Encore! And they bring out more Relish. And they lead with a new flavor of Relish. And you're like, yeah, that's so cool. I really like the last two flavors of Relish that they played in the encore. Or that they served in the encore. Zombie paper, I'd go. It's all about the flow of the set, right? Like which flavors you bring out, which varieties. That's funny. I always feel bad taking out a Sceptile. Pretty reliable team member. First time I played Pokemon Ruby. Would have chose a Trico. And also in multiple different Nuzlocke runs, even outside of my stream, like years before I started the stream. I used to do Nuzlocke challenges just for fun, and in multiple streams, or multiple streams, in multiple runs, Sceptile has really put in the work. Probably the most MVP Pokemon across all of my playthroughs. Everyone was pissed when they brought back Radish Relish, which is a great name too. But there was one diehard fan who was there for it. It's like, oh, not the radish. Really? They're gonna serve this relish? Come on. And the crowd parts, and you just see one guy saying, "I was saying worms." Radish relish would actually probably be really good. Damn. And someone shows up with a t-shirt that says, like, "I love chutney," and everyone just stops. There's like a record scratch. Excuse me. And then everyone just points at the door. Just angrily looks at this person until they leave or take the shirt off. But I do love chutney. Or convert the audience. It's like evangelical. It's like it's like switcheroo evangelical condiment marketing. Sean the chutney lover. You actually had some chutney today. Excuse me? You can't see me, but I'm pointing at the door. Hey, you know what? As long as you don't have a chutney t-shirt, or you don't have any chutney on your t-shirt, then it's fine. Then you can stay. Exactly. The Church of Chutney compels you. From the Book of the Good Samosatan. That is a good samosa. I would eat a tin of samosas. Come on. Who wouldn't? Shove it. Here we go. So this guy's actually given us a couple of problems in the past. Earlier in the run, in the first part. Check shirt. No chutney, just curry. Acceptable. I try my best. Are you finally gonna go to sleep? Nope. Okay, yawn just didn't work. That is nonsense. Oh, it has insomnia, that's why. Yep, we were in this situation before. And we can't run. We actually don't have a move we can use. And out of those TMs that we had, there was no move that we could have learned that was a different type that we could teach Daygum over here. So yeah, we're just kind of screwed. I think we beat Shuple at... Shuple. Good old Shuple. We beat Shuppet last time by struggling. Well... Can't use this. Oh, just attack me at least. Talk about a slow burn. There we go. Squeech the fish already. Now you have to go fuse Shuppet and Shuckle. Shuple. Just a ghost snake coming out of a shell. Oh wow, there's a switch behind this poster. And then you grab it and you're like, oh look, there's Mario Kart 8 loaded into this switch. That's pretty cool. Oh weird, there's a profile I'm logged into that is using my username and profile picture. Whoa, did I put this switch here? That's strange. Why would I put this switch here? That's some strange shit. No, that's the place to put your switch. Oh, do we just do the same thing? This is not gonna work. Just kill me. Shuppet makes for fairly simple and boring fusions. Shuppet and Mewtwo, Shuptwo, Shooptwo, Shmooptwo. There we go, Shmooptwo. There's the name. Way too hard to say. Just make it happen. Oh, boring. That sounds pretty boring. I think we'd probably get away with fighting this, like not fighting this guy. But we can't use that either. Is there anything here we could use? We can't use Revenge because that's fighting type, and that's not going to be effective against Shuppet. Ooh, 2 turns after use. Yeah, you know what? Let's just hope. And as a backup, I guess we can hope that we can learn Toxic. It kind of sucks because it might have to change our strategy in terms of our moveset. But again, we can't teach these to HM Carp. We just gotta hope that Snorlax can learn one of these. No, damn it. That would have been great. Okay. So what do we get rid of for Toxic? I mean, Headbutt, I guess? Because having the chance of paralysis is pretty cool. Or do we get rid of... Or do we get rid of Body Slam because Headbutt has 3 extra power points? It's a little bit weaker, but we still have the same type attack bonus. And it may make the opponent flinch. I think if we're using Toxic and Body Slam in combination, then there won't be a chance the paralysis will land. But then Nightmare kinda sucks. And then Yawn fills that spot too, so I have no idea. Does it make sense to get rid of Nightmare? That's what I'm really questioning. Because if we're running into a Gengar, this Toxic's not going to do shit. I mean, in this generation, poison Pokemon can be poisoned, but still, I'm not really sure that's the right call. The fact that this is permanent is something that makes me feel uncomfortable with. I'm gonna say this. Oh, we gotta push this CD straight into this Snorlax's forehead. Help me. Give me your power! Floop. It's in there. We got it. I suppose we can replace Headbutt with Facade. Look, if we want a 70 power move again, we could just use Facade afterwards, so we have a backup. That was not what I planned at all, but I guess this was gonna happen. I guess that's what's going to happen. Here we go, Schoolboy Joe. Oh, what the? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Oh, look at that. It did 60 damage. Get out of my face. Yeah, knockoff does nothing to us. That's awesome. But the curse does a ton. Oh, wow. And you're gonna lead with Deoxys, or finish with Deoxys. I think just for the sake of completing the run, the toxic move was the right choice, but it's not my, not what I wanted. It's Cone. It's Coneberry. Boss said you can see ghosts with this here Sylph Scope. Schoolboy Bob sent out Tangela. It's got 5 Pokemon. Holy shit. Calm it down. Come on and Body Slam. And welcome to the Body Jam. Come on and Body Slam. This thing is bug and rock type. But because we're almost level 50, which is kind of nuts. Because they're pretty over leveled, we're okay to use a Body Slam with the same type attack bonus, despite the resistance. Oh, interesting. You want to learn Rollout. That could actually be effective for... That could be effective against ghost types as well. More effective than Toxic, because this is a one-time only thing. I think we gotta do it. This is crazy. We can go buy Toxic anytime now. We're just moving from move to move here. I like this. I like the flow of things. So now we can turn into a giant Snorlax ball. There's been so many different iterations of Snorlax. The Lorlax keeps growing, you know? We've got our different types of Snorlaxes. We've got Sheriff Snorlax, which I posted in the chat. We were envisioning what a baby ghost form of, like a pre-evolution to Munchlax, a baby Pokemon, would look like. And apparently, if Snorlax was a ghost itself, it would look the same. Look at that situation we just ran into. It's like, oh, just in case you run into a ghost type Pokemon. Well, let's see if Rollout was the right choice. It missed. Oh, fuck. Let's try again. There we go. It's the right choice. I do believe it was the right choice. Maybe we can use the luxury ball for the first Snorlax that we catch on the overworld. Black glasses. That's for, I'll send that over to Stegosaurus McCartney for his Squirtle Squad run. The leader's gotta have those black glasses. Comet Punch, interesting. This is gonna be, I think, a Steel type move. No, normal type. The foe was hit with a flurry of punches that strikes 2 to 5 times. Well, we have to teach it to our fish that doesn't have arms, that we'll never use. This is going to eventually accidentally evolve into a Gyarados, you know that, right? It's just going to accidentally get these levels. And then our Swiss Army knife, we're going to pull out this giant... It's actually a Swiss Army dragon, sorry. Are these allowed in here? Another useless berry. That's okay. We just really aren't going to use berries when we've got the Quick Claw, which helps us infinitely more. Why did you come here? Yo, relax, Rachel. Just calm down, Rachel. Rachel, where is she? Where is she? Fuck yeah, Sea King, get body slammed. Let's go. It's just a boulevard of sun-kerned dreams. There's too many puns. There's too many puns to catch them all. It's ludicrous. It's absolutely ludicrous. Activate ludicrous speed. Another lax incense. If we get a third one, then all 3 of our Snorlax can have lax incense, which will actually affect the opponent's accuracy, and it can be kind of a fun little way to link them together, so to speak. Ampharos. It's going to be some decent experience, I think. Ooh, and static. Yeah, good chunk of experience. Ooh, Kabuto. Let's go. shit. No, you're fine. We're super beefy. We can take a couple punches from this little mini Snorlax wannabe. I always like the design of Makuhita because he looks like he's got a little dumpling head. But I never liked the Hariyama design. Like what he evolves into, it's like, whatever. But Makuhita is pretty cool. Makuhita. Parish song. Interesting. Again, pointless berry. Pointless berry. It's a pointless berry. It's a pointless berry. Pointless berry. Why not? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Nice. It was less of a Pokemon team and more of an ingredient list because you've got your Celebi with your green onion Pokemon. Essentially, that's what it is. And then you have acorns. It's a foragers team. Pointless glitter mail, which we're going to immediately throw away. Great ball. TM27 Sonic Boom. It always does 20 damage. It's like Dragon Rage and always does 20 damage. So ridiculous. Some of these moves are just pointless. Like useless, I mean, in the current, for our current team. Sunkern, okay. Perfect. Oh, missed. Could have got him. Can't be poisoned though. So nice try. again, just berries everywhere. Ooh, Mawile. So this is obviously going to be before it's fairy type. Is rock effective against steel, or is it the other way around? Yeah, that's what I thought. Steel's going to resist. But we're going to, with rollout, we end up getting more damage each turn, so that's quite useful. Rollout was a great choice, especially when we start taking on. If we can keep rollout on the team as our move, that would be pretty fantastic for the Elite Four in situations like that in the future. That's what we're talking about. Let's go. Oh, I'm actually surprised that that didn't take out the Clamperl in one rollout. See, I knew there was a few more fights in here. That'll take you out. You're flying type. Double. It's 4 times effective. Bug and flying type. Using a rock type. Sorry, Chloe. Schoolboy Chloe. Okay, that just auto opens. I gotcha. That's just your way out if you need to go to the Poke Center. Here we go. First fight with Giovanni. Ace Trainer Webster. Hey there, Webster. Level 25 Natu. Boom. Done. We're gonna body this team. We're gonna body pretty much any team now, I think. Ho-oh, holy shit. From one bird to the next. Look at this guy. Webster. Calm it down. I mean, that's 4 times effective because it's fire and flying type. So basically, fire, flying, and bug flying Pokemon are not going to be the ones you want to use against me. And you save Ekans for last. I got you. It's quite the trio. Get laxed. Get Snorlaxed.
This can't be. I used my Natu. I even used my Ekans. What?
So we got the oscilloscope, which means we can go back to Lavender Town and go and get that for progression and get our Poke Flute. That's the main reason why we're going there. It was not too effective. Yeah, okay, we'll go heal. We have a freaking level 50 Snorlax, folks. For our 4th gym badge, I did not expect that we'd be at level 50 already. I believe the Elite Four is in the level 50s. So we're gonna body them. If we're, you know, we're definitely gonna get another 30 levels over the course of the rest of the game. Not even quite halfway there. Isn't there an item here? No. That's just pointlessly done. Look, see my Pokemon. I like the grass type. I like how they're easy to raise. Itorama says, the first time I tried a single Pokemon challenge, like a solo run, it became too strong for me to handle. You couldn't get the badges to tame it. So I guess because we use the randomizer, there must be something it's bypassing, because I was expecting that too. But I've never run into that situation. But in the original game, yeah, it's totally a thing. Like if you're playing the non-randomized version, where you have to like, it's tricky though because it's not really designed for you to solo run it, right? So I think that's what's tricky. You're trying to find that even balance where the game like doesn't overlevel you, but you can't like refuse experience, right? If you're doing a solo run, it's not like you can be like, oh no, I'll just leave this experience here. It's like, nope, it just auto adds. So it's an interesting conundrum you can run into. Nice. Director Ann rocking the Firo. What was the Pokemon that you used for your first single Pokemon challenge? Oh, look at this. A lot more Gengars than I expected. Oh, welcome. I was getting bored. So they give you a choice of 3 Mons, one of which is discarded, and the other one you must pummel often because your rival took it. You don't expect me to take that starter through everything. Bye-bye, Abra. Holy. Hello. She was bored because she had an Abra and a Mew. She's much more mentally developed than us, this trainer here. This psychic trainer. You did a Squirtle / Blastoise solo run. Nice. Very cool. Blastoise only. So I think it'd be really cool to actually load up a team in Pokemon Diamond and have a team of 6 Munchlaxes, and then try to keep all of them happy, and try to evolve all of them into Snorlaxes. That'd be another Ghost Rider with Vigoroth. Nice. The not quite fully evolved cousin of the Snorlax. Ooh, not very effective at all. Damn. Let me just pull out my trusty Swiss Army fish. Chop this tree down.
Director Kimberly sent out Barboach.
I always get this Pokemon's name confused with Whiscash, its evolution. So I always end up calling this Pokemon Whiscash. In fact, when we were playing Pokemon Pinball Ruby and Sapphire a couple of days ago, I called it Whiscash a couple of times. Like a doof. Like some sort of doof. Body Slam. I'll just use Body Slam for all these Pokemon. Here, this too, and then we'll use our healing item to heal the power points for it. Man Jill, I like that. Man Jill sent out Sandslash. Oh, you always remember that that's Barboach because it looks like the Hylian Loach from Ocarina of Time. Interesting. And it kind of, I guess, has a little bit of a vibe of the artist fish from Wind Waker. It's like one of the cousins. Interesting. Yeah, that's a good way to think about it, to remember it. Man Jill. You could almost been a Man Jill sandwich. Wait. Not safe for work. Didn't quite work with the rollout there. Like, yeah, we aren't leveling up super fast, but we're still leveling up, and I'm pretty positive that the first person you face in Elite Four has level 51, 52 Pokemon. Oh wow, you're gonna use Leech Seed at the last second? Take it out there. Also, Cacturne is a really cool design. I always liked the design of Cacnea and Cacturne. I think in most video games, though, they have some pretty cool like cactus designs. Cacti characters. Like, what's the one in from Final Fantasy? What's it called? Cactuar, I think. That's a cool design. Nice. I didn't want to body slam that cute little bear cub there. Staryu! Get out of my face. want more Pokemon like Staryu. Like, Staryu and Starmie are really obscure, if you think about it. It's a starfish wearing a ring. Starfish wearing a ring, essentially, because if you look at the design, like, one of its legs, if you want to call it that, or appendages, is actually wearing a ring, like, almost like a finger wearing a ring. And the middle gem is, the middle gem is just like the gemstone on the ring. It's very strange. I want to see more strange designs like that. Although I actually really like a lot of the designs in the Scarvio games, Scarlet and Violet. I'd like to try them, even though they're known to be buggy. I'd still like to try them. I'd still like to try Sword and Shield as well, and Sun and Moon. Although Sun and Moon might be a little tougher, just because I guess they're closing the eShop in like what, a couple days, or they already did. And I don't own it. Or I suppose we can use a revival herb if we ever faint. There we go. I just wanted to heal. So that wasn't even that wasn't even the gym leader. I think we have to go heal. I feel like it'd be silly not to. And then I'm gonna take a quick break. In fact, I might actually call it after we beat the gym leader. We have a banked name for our Snorlax, and we're gonna continue this run tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific. So we'll do this in 3 parts, obviously. It's going to be in multiple parts. But I want to say thanks to everyone who voted and basically made their choices when the comet entered the orbit to essentially decide what challenge we were going to do and to start us off on this, this new series where every once in a while a comet will enter the orbit of our Discord. You make a choice, and that's going to directly, or perhaps indirectly, influence what retro game challenge that we do. Let's do it. So I'm just gonna have dinner with my partner right after this, so I think we'll probably just raid somebody, and I'll be hanging out in the Discord. We got our 4th performer here, Joey. All the gym leaders are performers, so I guess it's just not real. We have Electabuzz. Alright, let's be smart about this and start right away with our rollout. Best possible thing we can do. Thankfully we still have a bunch of our paralyzed heals from when we were starting the game. Down to punch me all you want, bro. There we go. That's fine. Perfect. We're a real buzzkill over here. Ninetales. Ooh, this is a good team. Electabuzz and Ninetales. I mean, unfortunate for you that you're weak against Rock type, and we just doubled our attack. But what's the 3rd member? Seaking. Fuck yeah. That's a good combo. Good type coverage. Electabuzz, Seaking, and Ninetales. There's our Erica team. And that's it. We got ourselves the not the Cascade badge, the Rainbow badge. We'll make Pokemon up to level 50 obey. As you can see, that's not that limitation is not in effect because we were able to attack every time. And we get a TM. TM19, which is Seismic Toss. Very cool. Can we learn it? No, we can't. Like pretty much everything else. Well, let's save. I'm gonna raid someone, and I want to say thanks to everyone that's been hanging out. Really appreciate it, as always. You can always catch me here around 5 or 6 p.m. Pacific every day, and on Wednesdays and Thursdays, you can catch me around 10 a.m. Pacific. Thank you again to Gwenwid and Moon Shadow for the follows. We're going to raid our good friend, Dr. Orochi. I'll see you in the Doctor's channel. And if you're watching on YouTube, I will see you in part 3 of our Snorlax-only run of Pokemon Leaf Green. Thanks again, everyone. Take care.